Hey, everybody, Mountain Dew Money here, and welcome back to Murder on the Orient Express. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. You talking about some dreariness. Going through every one of those. I wrote everything down, though. Let me find the page with my notes on it. I did go through all of the fingerprints, okay? And this is what I found out. The books from that crate with the bed, they didn't match anybody that's on file here. Um, the crate, Ratchet's crate, did match. The latch matched McQueen. Of course, he worked for him, so that makes sense. The security room handle matched Michelle. Of course, he's a train attendant. He had keys, so that makes sense. The small crate that had the snowshoes in it, that matched Foscarelli, which, I mean, if he's a detective, of course, he's been nosing around. I guess that makes sense. The empty crate matched Foscarelli, which also kind of makes sense. Windowsill of Ratchet's cabin was Foscarelli. Again, kind of makes sense. The doorknob of Hubbard, the loudmouth American, connecting door matches Greta, which she admit that she was there. Handlebar in cabin 7-8 in the Athens Paris coach matched astronaut, whatever his name is. That flower vase matched Debenham. Not sure about that. Here, the thick tumbler matched Masterman, which makes sense. He handed Ratchet a drink, before he went to bed, so with the sleeping drought or whatever it was. So that kind of makes sense. Nobody matched the stiletto. Broken snowshoes matched Arthbonaut, or whatever his name is, astronaut. Here is the kicker. That broken padlock from that hut matched Mateo. Now that's the one that got me, okay? So, I also I finally figured out how to do the footprints. Went outside, I poured that cake batter. It took me forever, so I just did this off camera. I poured the cake batter in the actual footprint outside Ratchet's window, okay? Then I took the tongs because I guess my body heat would mess it up too. I was trying to figure out how to pick it up without melting it or messing it up. And I picked it up with those tongs. I got at the very beginning of the game, and I put it in the ice thing to keep it. Then what I had to do was go to every single closet and match shoes. Okay? They finally matched. It was the last room I checked too, which is the kicker. It matched Foscarelli's, which made sense because he did admit he was out snooping around. So, I kind of actually expected them to match no one, but they did match Foscarelli. So here we are back. I've been talking to Perot, and
you returned. Is there more to report to me, mademoiselle?
Yes. Blah, blah, yeah, yeah, and then I put some cake, and I couldn't eat it too, so then I had to, and then that's all there was. But you don't believe a word I'm saying, do you? Okay, that's fine. You know what? Screw you.
And that is everything I have discovered so far.
Uh-huh.
We progress, mademoiselle. Now, let us see what we can learn.
Right. Now, I've already talked to him about the fingerprints, okay?
Madame Hubbard heard a woman in Monsieur Ratchet's room.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, and about the time you heard the noise and saw the woman in the scarlet kimono.
Yeah.
So, does a woman speak to Monsieur Ratchet, murder him, drop a handkerchief with the letter H, then scurry off down the corridor in a scarlet kimono?
Oh.
Or does Madame Hubbard hallucinate a woman's voice as well as the man in her room?
Well, I don't know. She's kind of overreactive kind of chick,
Colonel Arbuthnot saw the attendant and thinks he caught the scent of a woman.
Yeah.
The scent of a woman. You have found a romantic streak I would not have suspected one so stolid to possess.
Uh-huh.
Monsieur McQueen saw the woman in the scarlet kimono.
But not enough to
we know all
identify
this.
her. And he says he saw Michelle coming from the direction of the salon car. Or at least someone in an attendant's uniform.
We've already talked about all this.
Colonel Arbuthnot saw Monsieur Hardman watching the corridor from his room.
Monsieur Hardman's door opens to the right.
Yeah.
So unfortunately he could see little of the corridor.
Right.
But he would have seen if anyone entered the Calais coach from the Athens-Paris coach.
Yes.
Hildegard Schmidt saw an attendant leaving a
We
compartment.
know this too.
Oui, one of the middle rooms. Either Ratchet's or Madame Hubbard's. And his description. No, it is not Pierre Michel, this small dark man with a moustache who speaks in the high voice.
I don't know.
No, but he matches the description Ratchet gave Hardman of his enemy.
Okay. Here's, okay, here we go.
The stiletto I found in the hut must be the murder weapon.
That would seem to be the obvious conclusion.
Well, yeah.
No, it is the weapon of the underworld assassin, to be sure. And with fingerprints which match no one's aboard this train.
Right. Yeah.
Both Madame Hubbard and Mademoiselle Olsen confirm the connecting door was locked.
Right.
An attendant's pass key opens even connecting doors, I think. So I am not so baffled by that locked door.
Oh, okay.
We have not one, but 2 additional attendants' uniforms.
2 uniforms, 2 knives, possibly 2 murderers, one right-handed and one left. Can they have had the same plan, to sneak about disguised as attendants in order to murder Monsieur Ratchet in his sleep?
Well,
What a moment that must have been, as they encounter one another over the body. It is like a scene from a Marx Brothers movie, that.
well, yeah, I guess that would be kind of weird.
The missing statue is another motive for murder.
Now, see, I don't agree
Why
with
not?
that.
We have the possible revenge from the Armstrong kidnapping, a possible assassin from Ratchet's underworld past. So why not a thief who kills Ratchet to cover up his crime? If we find 9 more motives for the murder and 10 more knives, we at least will have explained all those stab wounds.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, my God, he was stabbed like forever, so.
The books in Ratchet's crate were all references of use to the murderer.
Explain, mademoiselle.
Geographie Européenne would be helpful in following the route of the train and
Well,
choosing
yeah.
the best spot for murder. Introduction à la Science could give information about sleeping drafts.
And Crime and Punition by Dostoevsky? Was the guilty conscience of the killer haunting him as it did the unfortunate Raskolnikov?
Okay.
Mateo's fingerprints
Yeah,
are
what
on
about
the
that?
padlock from the door of the hut.
That padlock interests me.
Yeah, me too.
Why would Mateo have a key to a shepherd's hut in the middle of the mountains?
Yeah, that's what I'm
near the
saying.
spot where he would have no idea the train would be stopped by an avalanche. Monsieur Poirot, you don't think the avalanche was caused deliberately?
No, mademoiselle, I do not. There are enough fantastic elements to this crime already, without introducing the saboteurs.
I don't
But
know.
then how could his fingerprints come to be on that hut?
Yeah.
They were not on the hut, but on the padlock. Further investigation appears
Oh,
necessary. on
okay,
this
that's true. I
The
didn't think of
simplest
it that
course of
way.
action would be to ask Mateo how they came to be there.
Yeah, I
The
guess so.
padlock was taken when Mateo's ham radio equipment was sabotaged.
Someone has gone to great trouble, it seems, to direct suspicion upon this young man. Yet how can he have reached the Calais coach unobserved?
Yeah. Okay, see, I didn't even think about that. They weren't actually on the cabin, they were just on the lock.
Hardman's actions were very suspicious.
And the key he discovers in Michel's clothing that opens the door to the security room in the baggage car is suspicious as well.
This whole damn thing is suspicious, if you ask me.
McQueen is the son of the district attorney involved in the Armstrong case.
Pardon, district attorney? What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Some sort of police official, I
Oh,
believe.
Lord. Oh, God. See, now it's coming together.
Princess Dragomirov was Sonia Armstrong's godmother.
Uh-huh.
Wait, it is coincidence or something more?
I vote something more.
Someone was hiding in Ratchet's crate.
A valuable statue is stolen. And then the thief decides to do what? Well, masquerade as the statue? To escape detection?
I don't think that statue has anything to do with anything.
The footprints in the snow belong to Foscarelli.
which makes sense.
And his fingerprints are found upon the windowsill of Monsieur Ratchet's room. Yet he does not smoke a pipe. Nor, I think, does the cambric handkerchief with the letter H belong to
No,
him.
I don't think it does either. But, I mean, come on, he's a detective. He's going to be snooping around. Okay.
I believe I've compared the footprint cast to all the men's shoes.
Unfortunately, I do not think so, mademoiselle.
Oh man, I missed
To
some?
make certain next time.
Oh, shoot. Darn.
I have all the pieces. All that remains
Please,
is for me
let
to
me have all the
assemble them
pieces,
properly.
please.
Très bien, mademoiselle. You have done well. And so, we advance in our investigations. It is obvious that our fellow passengers have not been entirely forthright.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
would suggest questioning them all again.
Oh, God.
Confront them with evidence you have uncovered, compare the alibis, and study your timetable. You have still not had the opportunity to search all of the compartments.
What?
Revisit those you have already searched as well.
Oh, my
The
God.
situation aboard this train changes from moment to moment.
It sure the hell
Leave
does.
nothing to chance. And there are other mysteries still to be explained, such as the identity of the occupant of Monsieur Ratchet's crate.
Yeah.
Is he the attendant the engineer saw aboard the train with
I don't
Michel?
know.
A man small and dark?
Oh, God. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yes, the plow train. Woohoo! All right. Yeah, break it up, baby. Uh-oh, Perot's thinking. We're on
Those
part
whistles
3.
mean a train with a snowplow has arrived from Broad.
Uh-huh.
We should be on our way again in a very few hours. Can you see any clear path to the solution of the mystery, Monsieur Poirot?
Please.
There is a path, certainement. How clear it is as yet I cannot say.
Uh-huh.
And you? Have you no theories?
I got a couple.
So many clues, so many theories.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You have hammered the nail on its head, mademoiselle. There are far too many clues, too many theories. Please, to recommence the investigation, tout de suite.
Man. I thought I was making well, okay. So I matched the shoe, but apparently I didn't hit them all, but I know I did get a match. So off camera, I will go back and make sure that I'm not going to do that on camera since I already have a match. But I will, because it might mess me up later. So now, man, I don't even know. I guess my next move is going to be, shoot, let me check real quick. Let's look at Perot's instructions, okay? Search maybe line about their past questions. Suspect. Okay, I'll check the footprints with everybody's shoes. I'm not going to do that on camera. That is a waste of time. Okay, we got to figure out who the owner of the monogrammed. Oh my lord, the monogrammed handkerchief is. We got to figure out how to use that ham radio, but it's busted. We have to question everybody about their past. Search the train for any evidence that someone may be lying about their past. Okay, check, and I'll do that. And okay, so we have still quite a bit to do. So I just kind of wanted to catch everybody up as to where I was. I wanted to show you. I wasn't going to do the fingerprints and all that on a video. My God, it took me forever. And apparently I have still missed somebody comparing footprints. And I will show you how I did that really, really quick. Basically, all I did was go into, okay, this is Lucian's room, okay? And basically all I did was go into the closet. And I go here. I get the cast, okay? And click it on the shoes.
Poirot could see at once that these are the shoes of a man much too small to have made the footprint.
There we go. That's the only thing I've done. And like I said, I'm not going to do that on camera. But I will go ahead and finish that. And then I guess we go back and we start talking to everybody again. We have tons and tons of clues and tons of stories. And now it's just we got to punch holes in them. So, guys, that's I will go ahead and finish the footprints, and then next episode I will probably record right after this one. We will jump right back in to talking again with everybody. So, and I got to figure out how to get that radio to work. I mean, the thing's busted. I ain't got a clue about that. That is going to be, man, it's going to be, I don't know. I don't know. But everything's starting to come to a head really, really quick. And if that train busts through that snow and we move, a murderer's going to get away. And actually, I think murderers, because I smell conspiracy here, folks. I really, really do. So, till next time, this is Mount Dew Mania, and I'm still thriving and aliving on Murder on the Orient Express. I am so out of here. Later, guys.